Okay, so we're talking about the shaping tab, and I'm gonna show a quick example of shape operators and like how you can use different fields to apply them. For now, just got a sphere, scattered some points across it, initialized fire, temperature, and velocity, rasterizing them. Maybe we can add some velocity blur. I don't know if it's going to matter. Don't need a coverage attribute. Okay. Don't need max bounds, collisions, evaporation. Don't need to change anything in combustion. Steam sourcing is disabled. Fire, temperature, v01, water. I'll just turn this off for now. So we're sourcing velocity, temperature, and fire. And the only thing we're applying is turbulence via speed. Speed is a control field. Additional control is turned off. And that looks like, look at temperature, I'll look at fire, and we'll look at, make sure we're outputting what we want. Fire and then speed. Reset sim. Okay. So we can see like some of the turbulence happening. That's pretty fast. I'll let it go a bit further. Like these shapes that are being generated from the turbulence. And we're looking at fire. We'll boost the density just so we can see it even more. Cool. So we can see what's happening there. Now, I'm just gonna I'm gonna copy paste this. And so this is going to be this is like our previous version. And this is, we're going to bring in water, make it invisible, make sure we're sourcing it. So I've got a water field here, have the fire and all the fire, velocity, and temperature fields here. Just going to merge these together. I still don't get why I can't see this. I think I gotta upgrade Houdini versions. But I know there's a water VDB. Like I know there is. I can see it. It's called water. I can't see it in the. Maybe I can see it here. Okay, I can see it here. I can't see any. Do a pyro post process. Okay, so this will give us the. Why is V0? Oh, I guess maybe it can't deal with V. Convert to VDB. But yeah, I know that we have values. Makes sense. There's no noises. There's nothing happening. They're all just set to 1. We're now sourcing water. inside shaping, I want to enable disturbance. Turn, so set this to 100. We're going to use fire as a threshold range, or a threshold field. An additional control is going to be water. So what this should give us is disturbance of fire and disturbance of fields where fire is in this range, so this will be 0 to 1, and water is in this range, which this will be 0 to 1. So let's see if that's, let's see if it works. Seems like it's slowing down a bit, which is okay. Nice. So what does this look like compared to this? Like, this stuff shouldn't not, stuff shouldn't be happening, but it is. Okay, why is that? Let's do 0.1 to 0.02. Reset sim. This is much slower now. Oh, that's, yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, no, sorry, messed up. Let's look at water. Let's see what's happening. Why is it? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let's look at. Let's look at fire. So it's like nothing's happening. Something's happening. This, I guess it is kind of making sense, but why is, like, water shouldn't be, like, there's no, we're visualizing water. There's already disturbance happening to water. Why is that? These are all off. Is turbulence happening? Is Threshold field is fire. Speed. This is turbulence by speed. So what happens if I turn this off? Then what happens to water? Same thing. Okay, so it's not that. And it has to be this. And if I turn off additional control, what happens to water? Okay, so water is still I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. I wish I could see this. I wish I could see what this looked like. Excuse me. Okay, and if I enable additional control and reset sim, this is gonna, okay, so that makes sense, but it's still, like water shouldn't, unless there's fire. Oh, okay, here, sorry. There's 0, there's, right. So, okay, so there's got to be just like a tiny bit of fire now, or else now there should be no disturbance happening in the water. All right. Oh fuck. Well, Alright, what else? This doesn't quite look, this disturbance. Yeah, this disturbance. Okay, let's think. So we have disturbance. Secondary disturbance is off. Fire. Yeah, okay, so we'll turn on speed, so it's, anything, right, that's not going to work either. So what can we use? Let's do 0.01. I don't want to, let's say I don't want to mess with the, turn off control field, reset sim. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. Something's off. This makes sense. Nothing, no disturbance, and then the second it gets to water, it makes sense. Like this is what the power of the additional control field. This is the power of that. It breaks it up. This is fire and speed, water, water, fire, fire. So this, that makes sense. Things will smooth out as it gets up. What I'm not understanding is why, if I'm looking at water, okay, so this makes sense here because there's fire values, but there's no fire values over here. I don't think. I mean, very little. Density 1. Density 1. Like this makes sense. This stuff should not be, shouldn't be. Okay, I'm gonna turn off threshold field. Use control, fire, 0.3 to 0, delete channels, 0.3. So, well, this should fix it. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. I mean, kind of cool, but it's not like, this isn't it. This isn't it. It is kind of cool. Like, we'll be back right after the commercial break. What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna open up a new one, new Houdini, and see if I can get more information about what's happening. Fingers crossed. Okay, close this. This is simming. Maybe add? Maybe it needs to be add? Okay, well that didn't work. It is a scalar. Source volume is water. Can I view this now? Okay, so now we can see. V merge. Doesn't change anything. Maybe water. Zero. We'll source it. So now there's two waters. Put that in. There's no V. Just sourcing water. Oh, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording for now and then I'll start again.